right, today's project is to figure out if I can learn Blender. I've never used it before. Can I learn it fast enough? I want to make this. See the blobs over the speaker? I have the speaker. I want to use Blender to 3D model the paint blob thing. And then if I can 3D print it in the real world and set it over my speaker here. That's the goal. Hopefully, if you saw the images at the beginning of this, okay, there'll be a finished product. Otherwise, this will be a video on how hard it is to learn Blender. The shortcut or sneaky trick that I've got though is I know Robin Ruud, who is the creator of the Blender Essentials course. I'm gonna give him a call now and figure out what tools do I actually need to make this thing and get started there in the course. Let's give Robin a call. That's if I can get through learning Blender while I've got old sick man home. How sick are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
About 5.
5 out of 10, damn it. So we might not get too much through Blender. Maybe tomorrow when you go back to school. Say hi, say bye.
Bye.
Hey, Dad.
Robin Ruud, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. Happy New Year to you, man.
Yeah, you too. Hey, I got a quick question. I want to 3D model something so I can 3D print it. I've done a drawing that I want to show you. I want you to give me a kind of the scoop or the skinny on what tools I should be kind of like looking out for or kind of like focusing on. Can I show you what I'm going to make?
Yeah, please.
So this is, can you see, that's the drawing of it there. It's kind of like this, I've got those speakers. So I want to make like a blobby thing that is made out of 3D printed material that kind of sits on top of it. I got some ideas, but I'm just wondering, I'm going to start learning Blender. What do I focus on, man?
Okay, yeah, that's actually a really nice beginner project. That's,
Hey, that feels advanced.
So, well, it's pretty similar to the video I made for you guys first, right? With the dripping ketchup thing.
That's it.
So you're gonna be using sculpting, just like I did there. It's a very similar thing. Just, you know, drag the stuff, and then you need to hollow it out, right? So it slots right on top of the camera.
That's it.
And that is a one-click solution. It's called a Boolean.
All right. So I need a Boolean. And I need the modeling brush, yeah?
Yeah, you need the sculpting brush.
Sculpting brush. All right. So those are the things I look out for. Awesome.
Yeah. You really just need to like make a box the size of the speaker. You put it into the goo, and you just hit, you know, with the Boolean, you hit subtract, and it's gonna just cut that out.
That sounds easy.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think this is very doable. It's a cool project too, dude.
All right, how far through the Essentials course before, you know, I got some navigation skills under my belt before I go off and do the sculpt?
Oh, I don't quite remember. I think it's within the first, like, 5 videos you have everything you need, probably.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna do the first 5 videos. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck, man. Looking forward to seeing it.
All right. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Phase 1, download Blender. All right, now for the course. Wish me luck. All right, I have made something. I'm pretty stoked with myself. I did the first 10 videos of Robin Ruud's Blender Essentials course. I'll put a link for that in the description. I spent maybe 2 hours yesterday, and then today I did his YouTube video with the ketchup because that's quite like what I need to make. And I made something really cool. I'm a boss of Blender already. Maybe a little bit. I'll show you what I made. Look at that. It's all blobby and goopy coming out the top. I'm well impressed with myself. I should be more impressed with Robin's teaching, but look what I made. I did it. I completely copied Robin though. Here's the final render. Okay, and the trick here was working out the navigation and building kind of meshes and stuff from the Essentials course, and then using the sculpting tools from that YouTube video. That was the key. How's it going to go with my own speaker? Well, let's find out. Okay, so I spent about an hour modeling this thing. I had loads of fun. It was pretty easy that I've got the skills. What I've done is I've actually made this into a full tutorial of how I made these blobs in Blender. It's not part of this video just to keep it nice and small, but there is a full tutorial. It's free. Okay, there'll be a link in the description to it if you do want to make your own blobs and follow along, so check that out. All right, so after about, wow, exactly 1 can of Monster Energy and a few cat distractions later, I made something that kind of looks, yeah, I don't know, we're getting there, what do you think? I really got into it. It was fun. Now I'm going to see if I can I'm going to 3D print it to see if I can turn this into the real world. Well, let's go do that. All right, turns out this is way easier than I thought. All you do is have the shape selected. I'm in object mode and I just go File, Export to STL. Give it a name, hit export. And then in my slicer, I use Bruce's slicer, but you can use any of them, right? Let's check this out. Just drag my STL in there. Boop. It says it's set to meters. I want to change it to millimeters, and it just comes in. I got to figure a way of printing this. It's a bit of a weird shape. Actually, I don't know if this thing's gonna actually fit, so I'm just gonna print the top chunk. All right, I'm gonna add some supports, some automatic supports. Let's slice it and see how long it's gonna take. 2 hours to print this one. All right, let's see if it fits on top. Might have to make, how good were my measurements? I have no idea on the speaker. Let's send it to the printer. All right. Oh, that fits really good. Holy smoke, that is on there. I'm a genius. Look at that. I didn't consider that little tweeter there, but all right, I'm happy. What do you think? It fits at least. Let's print the full one. All right, so I'm gonna turn off the syncing, delete that, and I'm gonna put it at an angle and print it that way. And I'm going to cut these little drips off because they don't need to be printed in midair. I'm going to print those on the base plate. So let's slice those off, and these two guys can print on their own. All right, so printing this thing at what I had before, 0.32. It's going to take 4 hours and 38 minutes, but I need it to be super nice. Let's go down to 0.15 and slice and prepare myself. All right, 7 hours and 12 minutes, not quite double. All right, I changed my mind because I don't want these kind of fisheye things appearing on the surface that I like the most, the one facing me, so I'm gonna rearrange this thing. All right, that's better. This is the side that faces me the time, and it's gonna have a better layer. That one up here is gonna be at the back, and we just live with that, or we can sand it. I put a brim on the little blobs down the bottom here so they stick to the print bed. We're up to 8 hours and 57 minutes. I changed the size of the nozzle down to 0.4 as well. Let's get printing. All right, now time for the test fit. Ignore the big gluey bit. I might have to reprint that. But look at that! It goes on! So happy with myself. And it looks kind of cool. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Can you learn Blender real quick and make real world 3D projects using Blender? You totally can. I'm super proud of myself. I've been doing this on and off over the week. I've probably spent maybe a day at it with all the 3D modeling and sick kids home and all of that. So I'm impressed how quickly you can pick it up if you've never used it. If you do want to check out Robin Ruud's course, I'll leave a link to it in the description. Okay, it's called Blender Essentials. Or if you want my tutorial, okay, I've got a free tutorial just how I made this, and you can follow along. There'll be a link for that in the description as well. Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna go and tell you my secret shame. So one of them was I broke that off, so I'm gonna reprint it and make it thicker. The other bit is, you didn't notice, I didn't even notice until I picked this up for this video. Watch this. For some reason, it's too long. Great measuring, Dan. Okay, somehow I measured it too long and it sticks out the back, so it gives me an excuse to remake it, but yeah, I'm proud of myself. Look what I made. That is it. Like and subscribe. I will see you later on. Man, this is cool.